A very good morning from the UK's most popular beach resort town, and I've heard some say the Las Vegas of England. Welcome to Blackpool. Right over the road there is the famous Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You can see a roller coaster just at the top now and coming down. Whoa, that is fast, rather than me. Just to give you a little bit of history, first of all, a flavour for the town. It was in the 1700s it first became popular as a beach resort, with people heading here in their holidays. And in 1840, a railway was built connecting a lot of northern towns in England to Blackpool. So it kind of exploded in popularity at that point. And I would say the heyday of Blackpool, with the illuminations, which are the lights along the streets, the Blackpool Pleasure Beach and the arcades and piers, the heyday was between 1900 and about 1950, when cheap air travel came in, around about 1950, 1960, and people started heading abroad because of competitive prices and a more reliable weather system. It is cold today here in Blackpool, although it's the middle of the summer. I've got my coat on. It is going to be raining this afternoon, but I'm going to make the most of it. I am, as you can see, close to the Pleasure Beach itself, which is just across the road, and I am going to head all the way along past the South Pier, the Central Pier, the North Pier, towards the Blackpool Tower, which is where I'm hoping to end the video. I'm going to be heading to the top if I can get myself a ticket, and taking in the views across the town. The Pleasure Beach, which is the name of the theme park with all the roller coasters behind me, was originally opened in 1896. So it's been going for well over 100 years. And the blue building right ahead of me is the country's largest indoor water park. As you would expect, there seems to be one long street along the waterfront, lined with hotels and restaurants and bars and arcades, casinos, pubs, B&Bs, and 3 piers going out into the sea, the North, Central and South Piers. Tramway, look both ways. There we go. Gotta say, I did expect the old trams to be a bit older looking than that. Speaking of old trams, I think one's coming up right now. It is a heritage tour, according to what's on the front, and look at that. That does look like an old, genuine, historical tram rolling down the promenade. And just across the road is the entrance to the South Pier. So I think I'll take a mosey up here. The Golden Mile in Blackpool is from the South Pier, which is where I am, to the North Pier, which is somewhere up there near the Blackpool Tower. You can see the beach there as well. I guess that's why it's called the Golden Mile. Lovely golden sand. The South Pier here is known for its thrill-seeking fairground rides and attractions. That's what I'm going to go and have a look at. But while I do, let me tell you that this is the shortest and the newest of the piers. It was built in 1893 at a cost of £50,000, and it is 149 metres long. So let's go check out some of those fairground rides. It is getting busy. Lots of shops selling all kind of souvenirs, and across the other side of the road is the Central Pier. So let's go and take a look, see what we can find in there. Another tram coming by. I think he wants that guy to move who was standing on the tracks. Nearly accidentally filmed an accident there. Good tram driving. What a great view back at the beach. So the Central Pier was built in 1868 and it is 339 meters long. So it's more than double the length of the South Pier. Lots of shops and arcades, fairgrounds as you've seen, ice cream shops. It is busy. The Central Pier right there in front of me, it was built just a few years after the first pier was built. Of course, the North Pier, which is where I'm heading to next. North Pier is round there. Look at the beautiful golden sandy beach. The North Pier is up there, close to the tower. So the North Pier is the final pier that I'm visiting, built in 1863, and not only was it the first, but it is also the longest at half a kilometre in length. That's 500 metres. It is starting to rain, so I'm pretty sure I've got here just in time, but you can see it goes on quite a long way up the other end here, and as I look out on both sides, see the tide is out and it's revealing all of this beautiful beach. Well, at least I can say I made it to the end. I am going to head back now and see if I can get to the top of the Blackpool Tower, a structure that was inspired by the Eiffel Tower in Paris. So the tower was first opened to the public in 1894. That's over 100 years ago, and it was built using bricks at the bottom and then steel and iron for the actual tower section. The observation deck at the top is called the Blackpool Tower Eye, and it stands at 158 meters. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it doesn't get too windy. It is super windy down here on the beach. The sand was flying across just a minute ago. If the wind speed exceeds 35 miles an hour, they close the observation deck for safety reasons. And if the wind speed gets to 70 miles an hour, I wouldn't want to be up there then, because the observation deck moves by an inch. It sways in the wind, quite literally. At the base of the tower is the Blackpool Ballroom. It is a pavilion that is used for ballroom and has been since the tower opened in the 1800s, and it is still one of the most famous dancing venues in the whole of Blackpool. Right, I'm going to head over there now and hopefully get inside, take the elevator up, and I will show you the views when I get to the top, if the wind hasn't closed it. Fingers crossed. not something you see every day. This is the underneath of the Central Pier. You can see the wooden platform at the top there, and the sea is so far out that the entire pier is out of the water. Pretty cool to see. Right, gonna walk along this incredible beach, and I am heading to the top, of course, of the Blackpool Tower. Wish me luck. Lots of old adverts and posters printed on the ground just outside of the Blackpool Tower now. In 1881, when they laid the foundation stone of this place, they placed a time capsule underneath it. Interesting to know what was in it and when it will be dug up in the future. Right, that's where I'm heading, up there, top of the tower. First of all, I've got to go and sort my ticket out. Dead ahead.
When you're ready to come down, please follow the one-way system to the town side of the tower, and we'll be there to meet you.
So if you guys go to the outer levels today, just take extra care due to the high winds and the rain. It may be a little bit slippery on the steps as well, guys. Okay. You have a lovely time, everyone. I hope you enjoy.
Made it to the top. Check this out. Whoa. Made it to the top of the Blackpool Tower. I didn't think I was going to get here. They had closed it when I arrived, first of all, because of high wind. It is still super windy, but they have reopened it. I came in, watched a 4D show, a cinema show, which was really good, and then caught a lift to the top, £16.50. Really good and really fascinating to see all these incredible views around Blackpool and the beach and all the places I've been over the last day. So, without any further ado, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks very much for watching. Good afternoon from a wind-swept Blackpool.